Beautiful.
I was on, yes?
You've turned the male part of the audience into little Linus Paulings, all craving vitamin C.
Okay, you know what? You're starting with me because I don't even know what a Spalling is, but I don't think most of America does either, so I'm just going to admit it.
No, Linus Pauling. He advocates drinking.
Oh, Linus Spalling. I thought you said a line of Spalling. I thought that was a new kind of drug. I was like, I'm just not with it.
You know what? I don't even listen to myself anymore. I just found out something amazing before you came out. Did we audition for SNL on the same day?
I can't believe you don't remember that. That's one of my most cherished memories.
I was scared.
No, because I thought Dennis was into me, but, you know, not you. You had a wife. You were into me in sort of a purely intellectual
way. Yes.
Yeah, that was like. See, tonight, I was under the impression this is a political show, and I was going to wear a really serious suit in case you wanted to ask me about national policy or something. And then I thought, you know, whatever. I haven't seen Dennis for 20 years. I want him to think I'm hot.
Well, you look great.
Thank you.
How did you do that day? I kind of clammed up in front of Lauren.
Okay,
how did you do?
We all fly out. This is the first year that Lauren comes back, and we're all very, very excited. And we all fly out on a plane. I think they flew us all out, Coach.
Yeah, Lovitz was...
There was a bunch of us. Yeah. Lovitz was dark and tortured, and you were just agreeable and wisecracking, and we all hung out together that afternoon, and then we felt very betrayed because Lorne Michaels sent his big limo to pick you up to have a private dinner at his palatial estate.
Yeah.
Well, not estate. I guess they call it a flat. What do you call it in New York, where you have like an entire top of a building?
All I know is he drilled me all night long.
Oh, did he really? Well, where did Nora Dunn come in? You told me Nora was... Oh, you mean questioned you intently.
Yeah, grilled me.
I thought you said drilled me.
No.
I was like, ew. So the next day he comes back, and he's like trying to be one of us, but he had the stamp of elitism on him because he's talking about all the food he got to eat and how he wandered from room to room.
We met Jack Nicholson.
Met Jack Nicholson. He told us Lauren had a butler and how much Lauren wanted him to be on the show, and we spent the night eating ribs with Franken and Davis. We were like, obviously he's got an in. And then I remember that you said, oh, I hope I don't have to do sketches because I'm not very talented. And we're like, and we're all really talented. And we're not going to be on this show. And then they turned on the show, and then he'd be in the sketches. Everyone's acting up a storm. He's just standing there grinning.
I was in 6 sketches in 6 years.
Yeah, and they're very memorable because you just stand there like, I hope the camera doesn't cut to me because I'm not very good at sketches. Every now and then in a wide shot, I'd be like, oh, there's Dennis. He was sure right when he said he couldn't act.
I stayed right on the one. I always knew it's important to know your limitations, Jennifer.
Right.
But you can act your ass off.
Yes,
now,
I can. Thank you.
Up for an Oscar with working with Woody. Now, does Woody give you any direction, or does he just stay out of the way? What's his plan?
Woody doesn't really tell you what he wants you to do. You kind of have to guess. Like, you'll do it, and you'll say, well, let's do it again. And you'll say, because, and you'll say, let's just do it again. But sometimes he'll tell you, he doesn't want to hurt people's feelings. Like, he'll tell me, like there was one scene where an actor was coming up with all this stuff, and he didn't want the actor to come up with this stuff. So he said to me, Jennifer, when he says his stupid ad-libs, can you just, like, ignore him and not encourage him? And so I did, and then the guy said his ad-libs anyway, and he came up to me and he said, Jennifer, can you do me a favor and push him out the door earlier? Pushing. I was very disliked because I was like Little Miss Teen Player.
Yes.
And he'd say stuff to me like, can you shout down that other actor and not let him get a word in edgewise? And so I was sort of the
conduit, the vessel.
Yes, because the guinea pig, the stooge. I was like, the teacher's pet. But I wanted to be in another movie with Woody Allen, so I was roundly despised by all the other actors because I was always shouting them down and pushing them out the door and not letting them get a word in edgewise. And then I've never heard from Woody since.
No.
He was like, I don't like her. She's a suck-up. Or, I don't know, I think, this is my theory, I think I've made such a strong impression as Olive that you can't see me in anything else as any other...
No, it's like a Judy Holliday thing. You were so perfect at it.
Look, you're good with words. Okay,
Well, it is. is. I
No,
mean,
but what's about, this is why I thought that Dennis remembered me and kind of had a thing for me, because before I was famous, about 7 years after the Saturday Night Live debacle, I turned on in one of your many incarnations of the Dennis Miller Show, and you're out there and you're like,
they keep moving me around because I can't act, as you remember.
But you were doing a monologue about O.J., and so you go, O.J. Simpson left a trail of clues even Jennifer Tilly could follow. And I was like, hey, I'm in my living room, I'm trying to relax here, and somebody that I thought had a thing for me is insulting me on national TV. And the embarrassing thing was, I was a really obscure reference at the time, because it was before I was famous.
Yeah.
So you thought, I'm gonna confound America. They're gonna go, Jennifer Tilly, who's that? I bet she can't follow that trail of clues. So,
No, here's the story. I remember thinking,
Yes.
how can I convey this joke? What actress has been so good at depicting a public persona that's nothing like her in actual life?
So then my ex-husband was watching the show, and he calls me up and he goes, hey, did you hear that? And I was like, I sure did. And he goes, next time I see that Dennis Miller, I'm going to punch him right in the nose. And I was like, okay, good. So he meets Dennis a couple years later, and he calls me up and he goes, Jennifer, I always swore when I saw Dennis Miller, I would punch him in the nose. But before I had a chance to wind up and swing, he goes, Mr. Simon, I'm a huge fan of yours. I think you're a genius. And he thought, hey, Dennis Miller's in that. Right. He said, I forgot all about the physical.
That's how I lead my life now. I've alienated so many people. I just walk around going, hi, you're a genius. Hi, you're a genius. Now listen, tell us about this movie. When's it coming out? It looks like a lot of fun.
It comes out tomorrow. You are the last stop on my National Seed of Chucky tour.
Oh, thank you for ending it here, bringing it home right here.
You're the last thing people are going to see before they shuffle zombie-like into the theater.
Yes, well, this is going to make some money. People love these films.
You know, this is a great
And this
film.
dress is going to bring people into the theater like that, huh?
But in this movie, I played two roles. I played myself, Jennifer Tilly, actress that can't follow a trail of O.J. clues. And then I also play Tiffany, and she's a little homicidal doll, and she likes to kill people.
Right.
So,
you compete with her for Chucky's affection?
Yeah, huge stretch for me. Play a little doll, and then I play a very tall, bosomy woman.
Well, listen, if you wore this dress, that's one less string they had to use on Chucky, I guarantee you, because just gravity bore out. It's nice to see you again, Jennifer. Good to see you. Jennifer Tilly, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.